Ebbor Gorge is in Somerset, close to Wookey Hole and not far from Wells or Cheddar. The car park is at the top of one side of the gorge, so you will always be walking down into the gorge, and of course that means back up again at the end. If you do the full circular route, you will walk down from the car park into the gorge, then up the other side to a beautiful lookout and viewpoint before going back down into the gorge and then back up to the car park. This was our first visit and we treated it as a bit of a recce, just going down to the bottom of the gorge and the wicker bear, which unfortunately is no longer there, to check it out. If you read about Ebbor Gorge on a walking website, they'll say it's a short, easy walk. And it certainly is if you are used to longer, more strenuous walks, of course. This walk should be pretty comfortable if you have a reasonable level of fitness. My 2.5-year-old managed it no problems, and I managed it with a 9-month-old baby in a carrier. As you can see, the paths are wide open and easy to walk along, although they do get muddy in wet weather. There are 2 routes up and down to the viewpoint. At one end there are steps cut into the slope that are easy to walk on. The other end of the gorge has what is often referred to as a scramble.
Having a little rest.
So that is a little bit more difficult to get up and down, but we have done it since, again, with a 2.5-year-old managing it with a bit of help from an adult. If it's very wet weather or has been very wet weather, then it's obviously a good idea to avoid the scramble because water can flow down it, it gets very slippery and could become hazardous. Most of this walk is under tree cover, which can be lovely on a hot day to keep you cool. However, when you get up to the viewpoint on the far side, it does open up for a little while and you get some amazing views across the Somerset countryside. There is a car park and it's free of charge. We usually aim to get there for around 10 a.m. and have never had a problem parking, but it is always busier when we're coming back to our car, so do watch out if you're planning to arrive a bit later. There are alternative routes if you'd like a longer walk, either from Wookey Hole or Priddy Village. From these villages you can walk up to Ebbor Gorge and then back down into the village, where of course there's also a local pub to help you celebrate your achievement.